Hey, everybody. Welcome back to the 25 North Podcast. I'm Jason. I'm your host. And with me, as always, is the crew. How's everybody doing tonight?
Pretty good.
Pretty good. Nice.
Can't complain.
Yeah.
I just ran off and made some French toast with about $4 worth of Canadian and liquid gold on them. So
Nice.
life is
Very
good.
nice. Very cool.
Yeah.
I just had to chop down a maple in my backyard.
Sad day.
I know half of it was moldy and
Yeah.
it's growing fungus.
Oh, ew.
I've actually thought
There's-
about growing mushrooms at home because I feel like it'd be a fun little side project.
They can be. It's just they have to be kept in oddly enough, a super sterile environment, which proves
Yeah.
to be the largest issue.
I do have a bunch of star sand from my mead brewing, so there is that option. But like, I've heard that you can grow oyster mushrooms in a bucket, and I feel like that'd be really cool to explore. Just because the mushrooms that are normally available at a store are all the same mushroom in different stages of its life. So I kind of am curious if I try other different mushrooms, if I'll have more of a preference for those.
You can
There
come
is a
up north
variety to them.
and hunt morels.
Ooh.
Ooh, that'd be fun.
Or chicken of the woods.
How do you feel about mushrooms, Rachel?
As long as I don't taste them too much, they're allowed in my food. If I
can
start
exist.
tasting them too much, then I would rather they not.
Even the fancy ones like morels?
I try to avoid fancy food. We did find some morels once in our backyard at our last house, and I did not partake in eating them. But I rarely find that fancier foods are actually more appealing to me if I try them. So I just like garbage food. That's my preference.
Garbage food's good food.
Mm-hmm.
You're a raccoon.
I am a raccoon. Started as just a onesie, but now it's become my persona.
Now it's reality.
So, yes, I have many raccoon themed gifts for my sister since taking that on. So
Nice.
Mhm.
Nice. Just trash panda. Here.
just
up?
just have to embrace it. It's
Yep.
just the way it is now.
Now you need to get a raccoon themed rash guard.
That's true. That'd be good. I do need some new rash guards. I'm gonna go start researching as soon as we're done recording.
What about the rest of you? How do you feel about mushrooms, Lunar?
I love mushrooms. I really like cooking with them a lot. I sneak them into a lot of our meals, and I don't think Jackson's noticed too much.
I've noticed.
Thankfully you have, because I know that you'll eat what I make because it's really good.
I don't dislike mushrooms. I just want to try more mushroom varieties.
That's super fair. I really do like mushrooms a lot, just because growing up, my mom would make a lot of meals with mushrooms. There was at one point in time, and I don't like the recipe anymore, but when I was very much younger kid, I loved it. She used to make a Brussels sprout soup that had mushrooms in it, and it tasted really good. But recently I had it again, or at least so recently, as in like a few years ago, had it again. And I was like, oh, this sucks. It tastes like an old shoe. And it's not the mushroom's fault. It's the Brussels sprouts. They just were not cooked and were not flavored right. And it just gave
Very
essence of
picky.
old shoe with the savings of mushroom in it.
What about wheat lacoche?
My brain's blanking. Sorry. It's been a long day and I'm fighting
It's
a
the-
headache currently.
The wheat lacoche is the mushroom that grows on corn.
Oh, I actually never had that. I don't think I've had it.
I'm not on Team Mushroom.
Oh, tragic.
Yeah.
Listen, it wouldn't be this podcast that is all having, like, if we all agreed on one thing.
Except for me. Yeah.
We've been very great on donuts.
Okay, I mean, like, yeah, that's like the one, I think.
Yeah, that's true.
You're thinking,
Well, even donuts, I think we had different types that we liked.
yeah, we all
probably.
had different types of donuts.
Yeah, that's true. Because we didn't agree on pie or cake either.
Yeah.
That's true. Get 5 people to agree on one thing. It's impossible.
Yeah. At least
Speaking
when it comes
of,
to taste. But yeah.
speaking of, it's impossible to get you guys to actually handle a low-level encounter in more than one episode, or in one episode, versus handling a severe encounter in more than one episode, because that's what happened last time. It wasn't severe. It wasn't a severe encounter, but it was a upper-level moderate encounter that you all just like ran through like a hot knife through butter. I mean, Corey, what was that, dude? That was like 5 crits?
4 or 5. Yeah. It was a very flip-flop. It was like 2 on a die and then an 18 on a die.
It was ridiculous. But yeah, once you get those debuffs on and get those buffs on,
Game over.
it makes a big difference, man.
No climb checks.
It's
Yeah.
it's a very different system from 5th edition, where those plus ones don't really make a huge difference. But in Pathfinder 2nd edition, they do.
Air everything.
Yeah, for real. But yeah, you found out that those fires were all a distraction. And Vesuviac asked a very astute question of, for what? And we found out later in the episode exactly what for. Turns out that the royal offspring were kidnapped. The prince and princess of the royal red feathers. So Prince Kalupi and Princess Atrella were kidnapped. Not only were they kidnapped, they were poisoned with a paralytic and then kidnapped. So that is where the party finds themselves now, being basically begged by the king to go find his children. And that's where we're going to pick it up. The party is asking themselves at this point, shit, what are we going to do about the jewel? Because Vesuviac brought up the very astute point too. We could be bringing the jewel right into a trap where they actually want it. But at the same time, half the party doesn't trust the royals. Well, I shouldn't say half the party. Syl doesn't trust the royals.
I like that Syl is half the party all by themselves. That math tracks.
Math checks out.
Because I should say that Zaba doesn't really give a shit.
Yeah,
I mean,
Zaba,
Vesuviac,
he doesn't trust the royals. He doesn't trust the church. He doesn't necessarily trust the people.
Yeah, Vesuviac doesn't trust the
we'll
royals
make
as
the
far
right
as you can
choice.
throw them.
Yeah.
Timothy wants to trust the royals, but everybody else is like, I don't like the royals. I was like, yeah, I guess we don't like the royals.
You're too
I would like
Yeah.
to attempt to sense motive on them.
King Redfeather?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Go ahead and roll me a secret perception check, if you would, please.
Okay. Well, that's probably shouldn't have done it that way. Give me 1 second.
Oh, you want me to roll a perception check on you? Okay.
And what do you know?
You are not GMing this game, Jackson.
right.
Yeah, the king, from what you can tell, the king is being absolutely truthful in pleading to you. He is, in fact, pleading not as a king or as a leader or as a governor. He is pleading as a father, and these are the sobs and the begging of somebody who is like in excruciating pain because he has lost his beloved children.
Vesuviac's gonna look to the party and be like, he sounds legitimate. Like, he's not going to intentionally be using the gem in any bad way. I don't think it's a bad idea to leave it with the king under some very specific circumstances, like one of them being that the king cannot be the one to accept the jewel, just in case someone wants to parlay with the king about this entire situation. The person who's going to be doing the most talking with whoever did this kidnapping should not have the jewel whatsoever.
And maybe get some more guards or something. Like board up in these secret entrances.
Yeah, I mean, if we leave the jewel, which is a big if, it definitely, we need to see to securing it and not just trust that the king's going to do that properly.
That's why we ensure that it's secured before we leave.
Could we send word to somebody from the ship that we trust?
You mean the people that the king and prince hired?
Some of those people were pretty down bad.
No, there's somebody on the ship that they didn't hire.
We'll trust Gus. He can do it.
Yeah, we'll get that guy. He oversaw my work parties on the throne, and that went fine.
Honestly, Gus is not a bad option. He's a neutral party.
We should give Gus the amulet.
Yeah, give Gus the amulet, keep him under guard here at the castle.
Perfect.
Or somewhere else of our choosing. Yeah.
All right, this sounds like a plan. You want me to go find Gus? I'm pretty sure I'll be able to sniff him out.
Yeah.
All right.
But in the meantime, once again, King.
You definitely can smell him out.
Yeah, Zaba just sprints off into the city and nose up in the air, and we'll find Gus and just kind of scoop him up and just sprint back carrying him. They've developed a friendship. Hey, Gus, we have a special objective for you.
Whoa, what?
What's the room?
Oh, cool. Right on.
Just stay in there until we tell you to come out. We want to know what will happen.
You want me to hotbox a room?
Yeah, and we'll give you a special necklace to wear that will make you powerful and you'll see things. Good time.
Righteous.
Cool. Yeah, so Zaba onboards Gus on the way. He doesn't need any filling in anymore. Other than just telling him that the curse, he's going to feel a little bit of a curse. But that's all he really needs to know.
I think while this is happening and while Zaba is off going to get Gus, Vesuviac is going to look at Timothy when they have a moment together and be like, boyfriend, huh?
Timothy has a moment and it's like, fuck, I'm gonna be honest, I totally thought you didn't hear that.
I mean, is that what you're wanting?
Like Timothy's face is getting red, and like rubs back his neck like, Jesus, okay. I didn't expect this conversation here. Fuck. Only if you're okay with it? I don't know.
Vesuviac's just kind of look away a little bit as he's thinking and says, I haven't attempted to have a relationship like this since my wife died. But it has been a very long time. I'm willing to give it a try, but it will be slow.
That's fine. I do not want to push you into anything. I really care about you, Vesuviac. I really do. And like Timothy's biting his tongue a little bit, trying to figure out what to say. And I think he's like, I really like you. Like I like you a lot. And I didn't want our friendship to, get ruined by me kissing you on a ship and shit, man.
I mean,
yeah.
It did happen, and it did kind of make me step back and realize things in a little bit of a different light. I have kind of just been brooding on the past and not thinking about what I need to do to continue my future. So maybe you can help me out find that. Help me out with finding that. Words.
Timothy, I think Timothy's face has gotten completely red. Like, he is very much red in the inside of, like I said, you can hear Carrie Underwood screaming her head off, like, and Timmy's like, yeah, I would like that. I'd like that a lot.
All right, well, we'll figure things out more once things calm down a little bit. Yeah.
Cool. Hey, cool.
Syl left as soon as that talk started and went to find, just someone that they know to start spreading the word to get out of town, not trusting that the king is actually going to, expedite the evacuation process in a way that benefits not the royals. So that's what they were doing.
So you're going to start a riot to leave the town.
Correct. A very quiet riot that involves not anybody who has any money or influence.
Unionizing, got it.
Are you implying the kind of riot that we could not hear the noise of?
I feel like that's a reference to something.
It's a quiet riot reference.
Come on, feel the noise.
Oh, okay.
Girls rock the voice.
I don't know the names or lyrics to things.
Quiet Riot is a soft spot 80s band for me.
Oh, okay. I recognize things when I hear them. I just don't know the names of them. Then yes, that's what Syl's doing.
Everybody leave the town.
Not everybody. Syl has connections to a very select group of people in this town and is spreading word to them to get out of town.
Okay. I will make note of that. And you'll have to let me know who your connections are.
Yep, will do. They don't have names, or I would let you know right now, but I don't like naming people, so...
So none of the NPC friends that you've made along the way? No, none of the
NPCs. Just various, street urchins and, their friends. So, yeah. Not NPCs, not anybody who's got any kind of influence.
None of the friends you've made?
None of the friends I've made, because Syl doesn't make friends.
No, none of the connections you've made?
Oh, no, none of those.
Just the connections you had before.
Yeah, correct. Pecky is burning with the city.
You don't like my NPCs.
I'm sure Juan likes them.
I think you killed most of Syl's NPCs outside of a cave.
That's true.
All right. So at this point, Gus shows up after he shows up like in the threshold of the room where Vesuviac and Timothy are having their heart-to-heart. Like, that's beautiful, man. That's beautiful.
How fucking long have you been there, man?
Oh, I heard it all. There's apparently some kind of like sparkle thing that like Zaba told me that you are supposed to like ask if I want to take, and I am supposed to say, yes, I accept it with everything.
Okay.
Like, I'm supposed to know everything about it and totally take it.
Okay.
Just see a really big thumb, like 12 feet up a doorway, just creep in and give a thumbs up.
Cool. Got it. All right. Timothy, then, I think the first time since, the curses have been revealed to him, he takes off the necklace and shows the jewel of the Indigo Isles to Gus. And says, Gus, can you please take this? This is the jewel of the Indigo Isles. This has a tremendous curse to it. I should let you know. It has...
So,
yeah.
This is the jewel, and it has a curse.
Mm-hmm.
And if I take it, I am accepting this curse.
Yes. 3 curses, actually.
These curses.
Yes. A curse of misfortune. A curse of, zaps a little bit, slums a little bit. It's like, what the fuck they call him? The priest guy.
Yes, the 3 curses. I told you about this, Gus. Here is...
Oh, yeah, the one where, I can't,
Oh, everybody likes you.
Which, you already kind of have that personality, man, so you're
that's
all set.
True. Everybody does like me.
You're not much of a attacker, so...
Even Syl likes me.
Yeah, Syl super likes you.
About the big Syl.
They say they don't, but they totally do.
Yeah, I'll agree with that.
It was Syl's idea.
It was Syl's idea.
Would very much appreciate if you took this jewel.
Oh, Syl! Didn't know you were there.
Oh, shit.
Probably like as they're coming back from town.
And then there's the one where, like, if I cut myself, it, like, takes twice as long for, like, the wound to scab up.
Yeah, it's gonna take a second. Timothy, like, gestures to him a little bit. It's like, as you can see, I have not fully recovered from wounds that I have gotten today.
It's like what Mama Gus says, don't pick at it.
Yeah, don't pick at it. It'll make it worse. Are you okay with accepting this?
Totally.
Okay.
I got it. I'll take it.
All right, Gus. Timothy hands over the Jewel of the Indigo Isles to Gus willingly.
Station.
Turns out Gus is the big BEG the whole time. We've all been fools.
I have deceived you all, foolish mortals.
I am Super Gus.
Good job, bruh.
Phenomenal cosmic powers.
Yeah, it was nothing like giving the stoner NPC we picked up on some random island an artifact of unbelievable magical power.
The day was...
It's our best
Right.
choice.
I believe in Gus's plot armor.
Yeah, I believe in Gus's plot armor too, man.
What? The NPC I put in every single one of my campaigns.
Yeah, he's too precious. You won't hurt him.
That's your baby boy. We weaponized your boy.
You know, he does often show up right when we get a double twist and find out someone we thought was our friend was actually evil. So it would very much track that it's actually Sam the entire time in every campaign.
All right, then, yeah, I give him the Jewel of the Indigo Isles, and I probably feel pretty baller the moment that's off my neck.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, everything is like, everything's coming up to me.
Yeah. I like
you're,
All right.
you're able to stitch yourself back up.
Yeah, like Timothy, I honestly feel like if he had, with the Jewel of the Indigo Isles, I felt like when he had it, he might have lost just a little bit of color. So when he, like, hands it over to Gus, it's like all of his color got kind of returned. He's like, oh, wow, that's what actually feeling kind of normal feels like. Holy shit, okay.
It's like the first time I took antidepressants.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, wait, this is what it feels like to not be depressed?
It's kind of rules. I will remove the Jewel of the Indigo Isle curse off of me, I guess.
That's true, yeah.
And now just remember, Gus, you can breathe underwater.
You've got, like, a lot of other stuff you can do, like the Jewel of the Indigo Isles can, like, light itself up, I guess. Not like,
Don't do that. Just hotbox. All this. We just
honestly, yeah, hotbox in this place might be the backup.
Let's, find someone secure to stick him. Speaking of saving the royals, Vesuviac, do you even still have enough magic to make this feasible right now?
Not gonna lie, it's gonna be pretty rough.
Yeah, the king basically sent the royal bards your way to heal you totally back up. He offered you guest rooms to spend the night.
Okay.
So
So I
you
was gonna
guys
say,
can...
we should spend the first night near Gus so that
Yeah. Sabo and Gus
secretly. Okay.
Well,
Yeah, just...
Sabo will bust. Oh! Sabo will share a room with Gus.
Trying to be high for the rest of the
Zuss it up.
adventure.
Jeez.
Gonna gaba it up.
Sure.
Yeah, so let me know where you guys want Gus to hunker down. And then when you want to start tracking, well, the king will show you the secret passage that the kidnappers supposedly took.
Yeah, I imagine we'll take a quick look at the teacups and everything too to see if there's anything that smarter people can pick up. But
Yeah,
otherwise
absolutely.
it'll just be rest and set out, I guess. It's a cult. How hard can they be to find?
Yep. Yeah, you guys can rest for the night, do your daily preps.
Hell rest.
I am absolutely doing that.
Oh my god, I get spell points. Life is good.
And like I said, the king sent the royal bards your way so you can heal up to full.
Feels good.
All right, I'm all set.
There was a moment earlier in this session that I realized I missed out on making a Zaba character decision earlier on that I can't make now. But that messenger released the bird, and all I could think is Zaba should have been eating things out of the air with his tongue this whole time. And I'm very ashamed of myself for not realizing it sooner. But sometimes you notice things too late.
So you're coming in from the side of the mic.
Yeah, I think you're coming in.
I'll try and straighten up a little bit here.
There you go.
Much better.
Still like the idea that Zaba at least tried.
Oh, I definitely thought about it.
To some bestial instinct taking over.
As wings will fit in mouth.
All right. So where are you guys stashing Gus?
In the dungeon. No.
No, it was Zaba, I thought, right?
I think,
like while you guys are adventuring.
Oh.
I think we should stash him at the Iron Eels hideout.
Sure.
Presuming that it's just become derelict and full of hoodlums. Somebody smoking a flay leaf in there isn't going to be suspicious.
Mm-hmm. And then, like, have his guards undercover.
Yeah.
Okay.
Those Iron Eel goons.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Sure. That seems much better than the palace, at least.
I was not here for this part.
We threw the leader of the Iron Eels off the top of the tower and gave him a burial at land.
We is
And
very
then my character
strong.
at that time wore his eye patch for the rest of the campaign.
One of us made a decision to kill somebody we had already subdued and then throw him off the roof.
Yeah, so the Iron Eels hideout is an old rum distillery. So
And it was on like a little island or jetty or something, so it's a defendable position.
yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it took us a long time to get up to the top.
Yeah, the Iron Eels were a gang of pirates. It's like somewhere in Old Rum Plank.
Mm-hmm.
It's like
Seems reasonable.
over in here, I think.
Do you think it's probably not worthwhile to try to not tell the king where we're hiding him because we're using his
you gotta
guards?
send his guards that are
Right.
undercover.
He'll
Yeah.
just come back and tell him anyways. Okay.
It's all right.
We should have
We'll get
built
him
up a
guarded.
gang.
If we know anybody in town we trust, maybe we've, you've had a few interactions with Master
Master Olo? Yeah, we
Sir
could go
Olo.
get him.
Could always see if he's willing to come hang out.
It's a good call. Yeah.
Even if he just trains on the beach, at least his proximity, we know that he can throw down.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we'll go try to enlist him to be a secondary and independent source of protection.
Send a letter to Rodin, have him come down.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it is starting to feel like those moments where it's like, all right, light the beacons.
Mm-hmm.
Call in
Calls
all
for
the
one-shot characters are coming back.
Yep. Bring in the NPCs that you've met along the way. Yep.
Pecky Pack
You
can
got-
set up some traps.
Yeah, and you got the Ranger, who's still alive too.
Oh, but aren't they on Bluebell?
Demarty.
Is Demarty still alive? Because we didn't bring him with to the cave.
Yeah, because we abandoned Demarty when we got the hot ferry,
Yeah.
Right.
the Galtagori.
Yep, Demarty's still alive. Because Ignatius and Galtagori were the two that
Mm-hmm.
you brought with, and they're the ones who died.
Right.
Yeah, that Galtagori. That really cool art. Lunar would have liked it.
Maybe I'll experience it.
I can still bring it up.
All right, so I guess, we lock Gus up in the Iron Eels hideout, enlist Master Olo to hang out and make sure that nothing fishy happens on top of the Royal Guards, just as a third-party neutral that we somewhat trust. And then, we start following the secret passageways to see if it leads us to the cult? Question mark?
Sounds right.
All right. So yeah, you wanted to take a look at the teacups, right? All right. So if you take a look at the teacups, and just to double check and make sure that the royal alchemists didn't miss anything, you can see here. Is anybody trained in crafting? Let me pull up the party sheet.
Pretty sure Sill's trained.
Yeah, Sill's the only one who's trained. So Sill, you can have a look at it.
Dokie. Oh, it didn't roll. Crack it.
Yeah, that's a success. So you can check that the poison is still there. Yeah, there are still remnants of the poison, and the king was being absolutely truthful, and so were the royal alchemists. This is a paralytic, and the teacups were definitely tainted with the paralytic. So there is no falsehood at all there.
Can I tell if the teacups were used? Was the paralytic added after the fact?
No, the teacups were there, and they were drank out of. Yeah. And like the king said, the secret door is open.
Maybe we should go down the secret door, right?
Have we interacted with the queen at all during this? Has she seemed equally bereft?
Yeah, the queen's.
Okay.
Yeah.
Away we go.
You heading down the secret door?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So the secret tunnel continues, and it leads a ways. You head for quite the distance, and it seems like it's going southeast. Quite a bit southeast, and ultimately you end up coming out by the Crawling Caves. Now, what's interesting about the Crawling Caves is that it has a reputation for being quite hard to travel through. Now, when you reach the Crawling Caves, how do I want to put this? Well, how about give me a survival check. I just put it up in the chat.
I do this now. The extra nice roll. Oh.
Well, Zaba and Timothy, you both are able to notice this. Now, it looks like somebody tried to cover their tracks as best they could, but it seems like they weren't quite able to, because the two of you noticed that there is a wheelbarrow that was used to carry a heavy load through the caves. So as much as whomever did this wanted to cover their tracks, they weren't successful enough to cover up a wheelbarrow with a heavy load.
All right, these chuckle dipshits went this way.
Yeah.
They used the wheelbarrow.
Probably to carry the goods, yeah.
The goods.
Yeah. Or is it the kids, not the goods?
I thought you said the goods. I was
No.
like, you're
No,
referring to the bodies of the kids as the goods.
No. Oh my god. I have more class than that.
You know, if they didn't tie up those kids, I worry about the kidnappers. I hear that princess is something with a blade.
I mean, we got to see her in action back at the party, so I mean...
Oh, I was busy.
Yeah, that tracks, Zaba. Alright, let's get the fuck in here. Let's follow these tracks.
Back up when we arrive. Unexpected help.
We could probably turn off that spell on you, Vesuviac.
What spell?
Yeah, probably wouldn't be having that up the entire time. I cannot cancel the effect, though. It's just on me.
Yeah, I can't cancel it either.
I just got my first extreme weather alert for the winter season for tonight.
Oh my god.
Congratulations.
Yeah, up to 10 inches of snow overnight.
Oh, Jesus.
Followed by rain.
Oh, that's gonna suck.
It's alright. I've just checked in with my underling. Only 4 bookings tomorrow, so if I decide not to go in, they really don't need me.
Nice.
Here, I'm going to quick replace your bless with the real bless.
Hashtag bless up.
And I put it in there. Damn it. Okay. There you go. Now, if we do that, There you go, bud. Now I think you should be good.
It still has it on my screen.
Yeah, I know, but I'm wondering if you cast it on yourself, and then we can... There. Now if we turn it off... Why won't that aura go away? Alright, you have a cool aura now. Cool.
Awesome. Vesuviac is shining.
I don't know why. We'll fix it later. Alright.
We'll call it boyfriend aura.
It's boyfriend aura.
Boyfora.
The boyfora, if you will.
Alright. So you follow the tracks to this cave. Now, they have a bad reputation, like I said, for being pretty dangerous. But so far, the journey has been much safer than the reputation that these caves have garnered. Almost as if somebody else has passed their way through here and kind of cleared out any hoodlums and shenanigans that might have been.
Got it.
Some pre-planning went into this.
I'm super need to light a torch.
Now, before long, the 10-foot high tunnels open up into a cavernous chamber with 25-foot tall ceilings. And you notice that there's a bunch of assorted gear that lies scattered across the cavern floor, including wagons and food carts and burlap sacks and celebratory costumes. So, that's what you come across as you travel through this cavern.
I want to see this group, or do you want to go check out itself?
Yeah, let me go.
Timothy can't see shit right now.
Yeah, that's why Timothy's like,
Just keep holding dragon.
Yeah.
I mean, I can, but I can also light a torch so I can actually help.
Light will give us away.
Let me sneak ahead first, Timothy. Just
all right, fine.
Hold your torch. And this is, of course, all said in whispered voices. Syl's going to start sneaking ahead. Here's a stealth roll. It's always work out. So sneaking up around corner into the room. Let me know if you want another one. I've traveled pretty far.
No, that's fine.
Okay. I'm trying to stay close to the piles of random junk. Lots and lots of piles. It looks like another cave, and then I'll roll a perception now that I'm in the middle of this big opening. Do I notice anything unusual here? Anything that seems like a trap or an ambush?
Let me see here. Absolutely.
Yay.
And we'll go into initiative. Unless you don't want to. You want to, unless you don't want to use that roll.
Oh, no, I'll use the roll. That's fine.
Okay. Okay. Set. All right, and I'll roll my NPCs. Oh, yeah, I rolled. Yeah, there.
Sorry, do we roll initiative as well?
Yeah, everybody can roll it.
Okay.
Cool. I can't see shit. Can't see shit. Alright. Oh, cool. That rules great. Love it.
All right. Well, you all notice that there is 1, 2, 3, 4. But Timothy, you can't see the ones that go before you. Or you don't notice the ones that go before you.
Yeah.
And I can actually reveal the names because you've fought one of these before.
Huh.
These are the Nobblers. These are those animated burlap sacks.
Oh, boy. My favorite.
The ones that swallowed up
great.
Syl.
Mm-hmm.
And Zabo, you get to go. You're on mute, Corey.
At this time, has Syl had an opportunity to alert us of trouble?
Yeah,
Or am I
would say
just...
so.
Okay, I'm just not really prepared in the event of...
It seemed like they noticed me in addition to me
No,
noticing
you guys all
them.
get to act before them.
Oh, okay. All right.
So that's why you guys go before them.
I see.
Gotcha.
I didn't see them in the
You're
combat
catching them
chapter.
off guard.
Perfect.
Or not off guard, but you as a rogue would, but...
All right. Zaba will move 70 feet. So that's 2 actions to get up to Syl. Now able to see what's actually happening in this room. And, yeah, Big Boy will just keep moving into the room.
Well, there's one right here, dude.
Oh, I didn't even notice him. All right. Black and White betrayed me. Yeah, no, he'll just move there and then he'll strike. I guess knowing that that one's there, probably didn't have line of sight from the hallway. So I won't make an argument that that would have been a sudden charge, because that'd be a little bit much. But yeah, I'll just take my 1 strike on this guy.
Yeah, he's blended in a little too well with that refuse.
Ah, damn. Yeah, that's a 24 to hit Zaba.
Wait, that's you swung at yourself?
I did.
Oh, no, so that's a hit on him. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
You hit him for sure.
Good job, Zaba.
That's 18, 2 of which is... That's a 5. I don't have that one memorized. That is Void.
All right. Well, Vesuviac, bud, you can see the creature right there.
Yep, I sure can. I still want to at least take 1 stride action just to move up a little bit closer, see a little bit better what's going on. And the Nobbler over here, I can see, you said, right?
Yeah.
Let me check the range of the spell really quick. Can't do it. Okay. I'm going to instead target the Nobbler that is going after Zaba, and I'm going to cast Fire Ray on it. Because I think I remember that these things were weak to fire. So let's try that out. 30 to hit.
That's a hit.
Boom.
And a nice cool 32 fire damage.
All right. That's a hit.
And that is all I do.
Syl.
Okay. I'm going to drop into my stance. That's my first action. And then I think, considering that these things tried to grab and swallow me last time, I will activate my spike armor, which I don't think in-game has been invested with the spikes, so I can't click anything, but it does damage for 1 minute to adjacent things that do melee damage to me, and more damage if they grab or grapple me.
Okay. That's it?
Sorry, that's 2 actions to activate, yes.
Okay. Well, this Nobbler's gonna come on up. And these things are just animated burlap sacks. These ain't smart.
Okay.
So they are going to go ahead and target Syl and strike at you with their mouth. And that's a hit.
Okay.
For 14 bludgeoning damage. Now,
all right.
What happens with your spike armor?
It does it's secret. It does 1d6 of piercing damage back, which I accidentally rolled secretly.
Yep. Piercing damage. Okay. I'll take that. Now, all right. It will spend an action to attempt a grapple check.
Okay.
And that is a success. It has you grabbed.
Takes 2 more d6 of damage. Piercing again.
That's its 3rd action. So it has you grabbed.
Okay.
And now it's going to attempt to swallow you. All right. If a swallow creature, okay, blah, 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 blah. If a creature is smaller, blah, 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 blah. Attempts an athletics check opposed to the athletics DC. And then if it succeeds, it swallows the creature.
Is that part of the grab? Because it moved, struck, and grabbed.
Oh, you're right. It's never mind.
Okay.
You're right. It does not have 4 actions. Okay. Now this guy's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. And it only has a speed of 35. 5, 6, 7. All right, Vesuviac, let's get some.
Okay. Vesuviac is going to...
Hold on. No. It's It's his turn still.
Vesuviac is going to react to being attacked. Sorry, I was somewhere else.
You're going to take 13 damage as you get bit by its mouth.
Gross.
Yes, it is. And now it's going to attempt to grab you in its mouth.
It may try.
It does not succeed.
You're too spicy.
And it may fail.
And this one cannot grab Zaba, so it's going to try not to go after him. And instead going to trigger Zaba's reaction.
Yeah.
Because these things are dumb.
Swing, bada.
And get nearly critted.
Ready? Alright, that is 25 overall damage, 5 of which
doesn't matter because it's dead.
Cool.
And that is its turn. It dies as this burlap sack gets shredded. Timothy, you're up.
Hey.
Cool. First action is going to be to light a torch. I would like to see what the hell is happening.
Well, first action is going to pull out a torch.
Yeah, first action is to pull out a torch. Second action, 2 light said torch. Finally see what's going on. Be like, oh shit, these things again. Right, okay. That thing's 30 feet away.
Recall knowledge?
Yeah, I mean, we fought these things before though, haven't we? But I might not have a lot of information on them.
I don't think you recalled knowledge of them last time.
You're probably right. Yeah, you're probably right. Yeah, I guess it makes sense for Timothy to do recall knowledge on these guys. Sadly, as much as he would like to help out by attacking, but at the same time,
Hey, there you go.
I'm back, baby.
All right. Let me go ahead and reveal that bad boy to you. Boom, boom, boom.
Gotcha.
Boom. And you get 1.
What does this thing resist?
Great question. It's resistant to... Remember, you can ignore the first word. So...
Oh. So it's resistant to bludgeoning damage. So what Timothy can do. Got it. So yeah, Timothy's gonna shout out to the guy, to his party, be like, hey, these things are weak to bludgeoning damage. Or not weak, they're resistant to bludgeoning damage. Be careful, you guys. And Timothy end his turn.
And good old Nobby number 4 going to come on up to the north side. See that Syl is being grabbed. Let's see. Doesn't like that. Okay. Then going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right. And it makes its way over to Timothy, seeing that Syl's already being grabbed, and one's on Vesuviac. It's going after the one that doesn't have anything on it, and that's not big. So it's going to focus on Timothy. Zaba, you're up.
I'm not really worried about the ones attacking Timothy and Vesuviac. They can handle it. They're just bags. So I'll just step and free Syl from this bag that's attacking her, hopefully. Cool. These things are weak to Zaba. Oh, bad roll though. A 2 and a 1 on the 2d12s for 30 points overall, 4 of which is acid.
Man, Crit City tonight, huh?
Apparently, I'm just on a roll. It must feel bad for what it did to me last week.
Right. Step, swing. What else you got?
Oh, yeah, he's still alive. I'll just swing again. Oh, There's the other side of the pendulum. That's all right. Better on the map attack. It's a big old 2 on the die for a 14.
Vesuv.
All right, so now I am going to look at the Nobbler that's right in front of me. Gonna take one action to swap weapons into my sword. Wherever it went, there it is.
Your scimitar.
My scimitar that has fire properties to it. And I am going to swing once at the Nobbler that attacked me. Somehow hit. Okay, let's go. And that would be 16 damage, 4 of which is fire damage. And gonna come back in for another swing as well, because that definitely did not do enough.
Much like the swings that Zaba's been doing, your slashing damage seems to be slashing through that burlap really good.
All right, well, I'll keep it up then. Yeah, that was a miss. Okay.
Yeah, 5 on the dice not going to do it. Oh, Sil, you're grabbed.
Yep, I will try to escape using acrobatic. I just roll acrobatics, right? There's not a separate...
There is an escape.
Is there a separate escape?
There is, in the extras.
Oh, extras, of course.
Just make sure you're targeting the creature.
Yeah. Escape. Acrobatics. Free.
There you go. You get free. You can then
and
strike.
as part of... Oh, because it's critical, I will stay where I am. But as part of Contortionist, it is off guard to me.
Yep.
For my next attack.
Which is already factored in.
It did. Okay. Strike. Slashing. Ooh.
Because of the off guard, it hits.
Yay. 20 slashing. And I will do, for my last attack, a skirmish strike.
Hold on, let me take off the...
Okay, thanks.
The off... Oh no, it's to the start of your next turn.
Oh, is it really? Okay.
Yeah.
It's better than I thought.
Oh no, but that's Zaba's crit.
Oh, okay. That makes more sense. 17 more slashing and a 5-foot step away towards Zubiak.
And that's another dead Nobbler. All right, Mr. Flaming Scimitar. Let's get you grabbed, shall we?
No thanks. I have to drive later.
That's a fail. Fail on the first grab as this thing tries to pull you into its mouth.
That's what I'm saying.
But he gets you on the second.
Well, all right.
And he's going to attempt to swallow you on the third.
That's just rude.
I know, I'm sorry. This is called a Nobble attack.
Ew.
I know. This is against your reflex DC, bud. What's your reflex DC? Let me see.
My reflex DC is
21.
That's the one.
Yep. 21. But this is at a -10, so we'll see. No. Nope. Nerp. Okay. He does not swallow you.
Excellent.
All right, Timmy Tim.
Does it also break free because he critically failed?
No, you rolled grapple instead of the actual swallow because I couldn't.
Got it. Okay, sweet. All right. So Timothy is going... You know what? Timothy's going to run up to this creature. And he is going to have like a fire in his eyes as the spirit or the steward of stone and fire is going to be what he's going to use here.
Duad?
And he is going to use the spell Ignition.
Okay.
But because I am in melee range, the damage is no longer 2d4s, it is now 2d6s. And it's fire damage. So yeah, I am going to attack this goober right in front of me with fire.
Make sure you're targeting him.
Yes, I am.
Okay.
I got it. I will roll to attack. Please, God.
What's a hit?
I hit. That's what matters. And then let me roll the damage. I guess it'd be the leveled persistent fire damage. Melee.
Well, just, roll that. Yep.
Oh. I guess it didn't roll it. Sorry. Give me 1 second here.
There.
17 damage, Chief.
17 damage.
And I end my turn, realizing I moved up to this thing.
Yep. And he is going to attempt to bite, grab, and nobble. All right. Action number 1. Let's bite this Timmy Tim.
Honestly, it just feels good to be able to attack.
Oh, no. Natural 1. Well, we're going to attempt another mouth attack. Get mouthed on. Another crit miss.
I'm just too good.
Another crit miss. Wow. A 1, a 4, and a 6.
The misfortune is now on my enemies.
Well, Zaba, can you go clean up?
You know, this might be one of those rare opportunities. What's my movement right now? 35?
Yeah, you're raging.
Yes.
So
I am. 35 only gets me in reach one of them. It doesn't matter. Alright. Zaba will just move forwards. Single stride action. Full stride. 35 feet. We'll kill the bag that is attacking Vesuviac. That looks like that is 21 points of damage, 2 of which is elemental.
oof, not quite enough.
Okay. Well, I guess I'll swing at it once more. It's just a bag. Got the flank. Oh, there's the pendulum. There's the 3.
What? Once, barely a miss.
That.
All right, Vesuviac, you got the flank.
Yep, I'm going to try and keep the momentum going, and I'm going to slash myself. Or slash at the thing myself, not slash myself. That would be very bad right now.
Yeah. What?
That's probably a crit.
That is a crit.
Let's go.
Hello? A dragon crit?
Oh my god.
24 damage.
Still barely did more than a normal Zaba strike. That's a dead one.
Cool. I'm going to do a 5-foot step down to get flanking on the last Nobbler, and I'm going to attack again with my scimitar.
Nobble.
That's another hit,
Yes, it is.
which is going to be 14 points of damage, 3 of which is fire.
War Priest, let's go.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Come on, Sil.
Yep. 2 actions to move in next to Vesuviac, and 1 more action to swing. No, 2 won't do it.
Nope. Timothy, can you finish this off?
I want to so fucking badly, man. With this thing right in front of me, man, honest to God, game plan is just gonna be to fucking strike at this thing.
Okay. Now we got to make sure that your dad is giving you that bonus for those weapons, right?
Oh no, this is the Steward of Stone and Fire.
Oh, that's the
different.
volcano one.
Yes,
Okay.
this is the volcano one. They unfortunately don't give me cool bonus effects. Which she's very.
He does give you some cool effects, but it's just.
I mean, yeah, it is not in the terms of right now at this moment in time. So I'm going to strike at it. Attempt to strike at least. It like flirted on the 18 for a second there. Fuck. I could try to do the fucking ignition again since it's a cantrip.
You could.
Yeah, fuck it, why not? I'll cast it again. I will try to do my attack. So since I already attacked this first turn, this will be at
-5, yeah.
Please.
Yes.
Kill it, sucker! Alright, here we go.
Roll that damage.
That was a chunky damage.
Way better damage. 25. Ooh.
I didn't kill it, did I?
No, not quite.
Fucker!
But you did more damage than Subiac, so Nobble's gonna nobble you.
Oh, jeez.
Gonna try to nobble
Yeah,
you.
you can try all you like. I'm fast.
1.
Ah, shit, should've taunted it.
That's a nobble. For 17.
Damn. Bag's got hands.
All right, let's grab you.
Oh, boy.
Oh no, you got missed. And he's gonna
Fucked
try
up.
one more. And he's a moron. Do you want to grab him or do you want to let him fall prone?
Oh, I want him to fall prone. I want him to fall prone so bad.
All right.
It'll
Prone.
be like the scene in JoJo where there's the guy on the ground and all of us are just kicking it.
Alrighty, he is prone. Zababa. Just gonna stab him.
Guess I gotta do everything. Yep, I'll have to step and stab. I guess it's actually a stride. I need 2 steps in order to stab. Oh, that's not. Oh,
Hey, 2 on the
2
die
on-
is still a hit.
2 on the die, max map. Yep, max attack bonus. I'm sure that does it.
32.
32 points. Stupid bags.
And he's dead.
Thank fucking God.
Let's keep moving.
Yep.
Yeah. Anyone need... Let's take 10 minutes, though. Let's get everyone fully patched up. We don't know what's ahead.
Those things managed to hurt you?
Sadly.
Oh,
We got one good bite off.
Okay.
So as you're patching yourself up, either make me that or that.
I can do it.
All right, Zaba. You notice that as the others are patching themselves up and getting healed, you didn't get a scratch on you. So you're kind of just
They were
like shuffling
bags.
through the refuse and the stuff that's been collected here. You notice probably the most notable thing is a glove, a rather ornate glove. And you recognize the glove as one that the princess was wearing the very first time you met her.
Typical royals wear something once and throw it in garbage. No, that's a... if we had Druid, they could cast, like, Locate Person. Zaba will say as he brings the glove back and just kind of throws it at Timothy. Here, I have Princess Glove.
Thanks. Yeah, Timothy will has to look at this over. Shit, I don't have any spells that can help out with locating this.
I don't either.
That's a druid.
Oh,
What happened to them?
Ran into a dragon. Or something like that.
Oh, straight.
Yeah. I know what it does. Still doesn't.
What did he do? Try and talk to it?
I mean, I was just kind of scouting and he came around the corner and that was the end of it. Hasn't been
All
a
right.
great run.
Is there a lot of discarded royal clothing here, or is it just a glove?
No, you just...
At this,
Well, no, there's a bunch of just junk and stuff that has been collected.
Okay.
But the most notable thing, like I said, that you see and that you notice is that glove.
is the glove.
What do we think? Did she drop it or on purpose or just on accident?
I think she might have dropped it on purpose if she could.
Is it amongst the rubble or just kind of on top of rubble?
It's just amongst it.
It's hard to say.
Yeah.
But good sign. Let's keep going.
Yeah. Nothing else to do.
Well, you guys are hot on the trail, and you're likely pretty worn down. It's been a pretty long day. Well, this is the end of chapter 9.
Oh, wow.
Oh, damn.
Oh,
We this is where things have this is probably where you get the littlest downtime before things can really start escalating. So, fair listeners, chapter 9 is concluded. We'll just say that chapters 10, 11, and 12, we're going pedal to the metal. And it's non-stop. All gas, no brakes.
Do we come level 9 with book 9?
No.
Damn it.
Not quite yet.
I think we just became 8 recently, so I'm not surprised. But,
yeah, you guys just turned 8.
Yeah, I had to ask.
Yeah.
I think we've had 3 combats since we leveled up.
Hey, we went to a party. That's social experience.
That's fair. Social combat.
Yeah. We will be picking up next week with the beginning of chapter 10. And I will tease the title of chapter 10.
Mm-hmm.
Where few dare to tread.
Oh my.
And we will see y'all next week. If you like what you hear, give us a rating on your favorite podcast platform of choice. If you really like what you hear, leave us a review. And if you love what you hear, check out our Patreon, patreon.com/25north. Or if you just want to hang out with us, we have a Discord. Come check out our Discord. And that you can find out all of our podcast platforms, our Patreon, and our Discord at our link tree. Just look 25 North. It'll give you all the links there. So just look for us on Linktree. But until then, our party never ended. It's been 9 chapters, and the party didn't end. And we hope your party doesn't end either. We'll see y'all next time.
Hey, party
see y'all next time.
Party never ends.
Bye.
The Jewel of the Indigo Isles Adventure Path is copyright 2023. All logos, titles, and artwork are property of Skyscraper Studios and Roll for Combat and used with permission. Pathfinder is a trademark of Paizo Incorporated. The theme music is written and performed by Robbie Whiplash.